Hi, I'm Priya and I cannot reveal my clan. The Rape of Queen Jillian, Final Part. Every one that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresseth not in judgment. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speaketh right. Proverbs 16, 5-13, KJV. 9 days passed, with very little being seen or heard concerning the king. Jillian feared that her husband may let brotherly love cloud his judgment. This caused her to weep openly at times. The pain and weight of it all seemed to crush every part of her at times. She also sought the Lord for the strength to forgive Lycia, and that one day she would see her again. On the 10th day, the king announced that he would pass judgment on the matter, and so all the nobility and elders of the land were assembled. The royal guard brought Lycia out of the prison so that he may be judged before all. At first, Lycia appeared to be very humble, but when his eyes met the queen's, a perverted grin crept across his face. He laughed at her, but Jillian did not look away. Her head was lifted up, and she hid any expressions of pain and anguish. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Proverbs 28:1 KJV. Lycia's behavior greatly displeased the king. He never allowed himself to even perceive the wickedness that lay in his brother's heart. Wishing not to conduct himself unseemly, he asked if anyone would speak in defense of Lycia. No one spoke, not out of fear, but utter disgust. Then he asked Lycia what he wished to say. Thus Lycia began his defense. "My king, I am thy blood. Surely thou see no offence in me. What else could I do, seeing how she enticed me? Thy wife hath played the harlot. My only true sin was that I was weak and broke the covenant that I had with my wife before God. See now how my wife is fled from me because of my shame. Yet that foolish and wayward woman who calls herself queen hath bewitched thee. Set me free now, dear brother, and let not that she-devil divide us." The room fell silent. The queen never reacted to his accusations. The king's face was as a stone. Judah stood up and spoke before all assembled. "I have not regarded this as any other matter. As I journeyed, the one that I had set over my house hath set it ablaze. Now the offender blames the fire, the wood, and all that is in the house for the fire. Are thy hands clean? Is not the smell of smoke found throughout thy person? What have I ever withheld from thee except my bride? What is my offence against thee?" Lycia tried to speak, but was quickly silenced. "It pains me to call you the son of my father and a child of my mother. You have done wickedly. You have spoken falsely. Now you shall die. Let it be known that I take no pleasure in this. However, you shall reap what you sow." With the realization of what was said dawned on him, Lycia dropped to his knees and pleaded for his life. Yet again no one spoke. "The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace." Exodus 14:14 KJV. Lycia was taken from the room and was executed 3 days later by the sword. When they were truly alone, Judah and Jillian wept sore, not as royalty, but as husband and wife. All the kingdom and those round about said that the king had indeed judged rightly, and peace returned to his house. And in the fullness of time, Jillian brought forth a daughter, whose name was Ruhamah.